Morning, everyone. It's been a minute, I suppose. If you're new here, I'm Christoph. If you're old here, I'm still Christoph. We just finished harvest, and it's been a week or so, and the weather is really nice today. So I have this plan that I wanted to go around and trim all the trees along, not all the trees, a lot of the trees that are hanging out over the fields, around the perimeters of the fields. Don't really have a greatest setup to do it, but we do have a generator and electric pole saw. That's gonna be what I'm gonna try to do today. I spent the last 3 days or so going around all the fields with the shredder and shredding all of the weeds and little brush and scrub that's creeping slowly into the fields, which is a problem every year. Everything should be fairly cleaned up, and now we just need to see if we can get some of these tree limbs trimmed up, because they're a pain. Enough of a pain that when I was shredding, I'm not really sure exactly how it happened. I think the tractor tire hit a tree branch that was knocked down on the ground, and it sprung the other end of it up and released something while it smacked into my mirror on the tractor, and now the mirror is all broken. So I suppose I'll have to give John Deere a call or Shoop or something and get a new mirror. Anyway, let's see if this actually works. So here's the setup that I have. I don't know how well it's actually going to work. Have the generator here, big long pole saw here, and really long extension cord. Well, the generator isn't working very well, but trimming trees seems to work all right. Check out this tree. Grew up there. They're separate trees. Amazing. Okay, taking a little break from trimming trees because honestly the chain on the pole saw is being a complete pain in the butt, and I need to go get a new one. Today is really nice weather out, and we've got 2 or 3 days where it's going to be really nice weather, so I'm going to get to something that I have needed to do for 2 years now, maybe longer. This minivan, I don't drive it much, but it's actually a pretty nice minivan. It's only a 2008, and I think it has 130, coming up on 135,000 miles, and it's in really good shape. It was pretty well taken care of, and I really actually bought it because I could put my drums in here when I was playing professionally, and all the seats would fold down, and I could fit everything in here without hardly even taking anything apart. Take it in, set it on stage, and call it good. But since I'm not playing a band anymore, I really don't use it that much. But I would like to, despite the fact that it absolutely sucks on gravel or snow. But the reason I haven't been driving it is because the low beam light on the driver's side is out, which is annoying in itself because, one, it's a $100 bulb. On top of that, the ballast that turns a bulb on is out. And when I looked it up originally, it was, I don't know, it was $400 or $500 for the ballast. I found some other ballasts that are supposedly will work. They were considerably cheaper, which probably means if they do work, they'll last considerably less time. I'm willing to take that risk because $500 for the ballast and then another $100 for the light. Long story, maybe a little bit longer. Today I am going to go out there and I'm going to try and fix this myself. I'm not very handy with this sort of crap. Tractors are kind of easy in that they're, well, the older ones are in that they're big. Everything's kind of at eye level. It's just big chunky pieces, and they're meant to be taken apart by a farmer. or the old ones were, because when you live way out in the middle of nowhere, you can't just like drive it into a shop and say, hey, fix this. Cars, a lot different, and this is really not my forte, but we're gonna give it a shot anyway. First thing I gotta do though is turn the steering wheel so that I can actually get to what I need to get to and pop the hood. Of course, on this project they make you remove the bumper cover first. So I took half of it off and just dropped it down, pulled that light out, and this is what we need to replace, but I don't have a Torx set here, so I'm gonna have to run over to the farm and get something. You know, tools are a funny thing. It doesn't matter how many you have, you always need one more set of something. Well, I'm not sure what I got here. I don't have my glasses on, I can't read these, so, and it's really dark back in there, but I think I grabbed every small Torxy type thing we have. One surefire way to tell that you are in fact a farmer is when you take your car apart, you find corn in your engine. This vehicle's never even been in a field. This one only has 3 because I think I lost that one before. Now I need to go get the bulb to see that it actually worked. Alright, well, after a bunch of running around and BS, I think this should work. Let's see what happens. It works. Excellent. Took almost all day. Hell, the sun's almost going down. After running around and screwing around looking for tools and stuff. It's time to put this back together. Alright, got her all back on. I just gotta put the tools away.